shit.
Oh. Oh, fuck. They thought it was just another peaceful night under the stars, until the forest went silent. What happened next? Well, let's just say, not everything that watches you in the woods has eyes you can see. Welcome back to Silent Nightmare, where every shadow has a story, and every story might just be real. This horrifying video was captured by Franco, a well-known YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Franco TV. For nearly 7 years, Franco has been thrilling his audience with captivating adventures from around the world. Known for his fearless spirit, he explores the most spine-chilling and daring locations, haunted cemeteries, abandoned buildings, eerie forests, you name it. But this time, Franco is taking things to an entirely new level. It's January 29th, 2025, a warm and deceptively serene day in Argentina. The evening feels perfect for a quiet camping trip deep into the wilderness, a place meant for peace, isolation, and maybe something more sinister. What many don't know is that this particular region carries a terrifying reputation. Local legends whisper of skinwalkers, mysterious shape-shifting entities capable of taking the form of animals or other beings. Some say the only way to keep them at bay is through sacrificial rituals involving sick animals. Dogs, cats, even livestock. This is no ordinary camping trip. Most wouldn't dare set foot in these woods, especially after dark. But Franco isn't most people. He saw this as a challenge, a chance to uncover the truth behind the legends. What he didn't know was that this night would be far more terrifying than he could ever imagine.
I'm right now in the middle of nowhere on a creepy road, and the area that I'm supposed to be going to is right over here. See that trees all the way down there? That's the forest, in which is the most haunted area throughout this whole little Skinwalker Valley. So I've made it out towards the forest line area, right over here, and I did find something interesting. It was a pathway inside to the forest area.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, Franco arrived at the edge of the dense forest. He started his live stream, greeting his viewers and sharing his game plan. With camera in hand, he began his descent into the darkness.
Oh my God. Oh, this is creepy. I hope I'm able to find my way out.
Immediately, an eerie feeling crept in. The forest was unfamiliar territory. Each step seemed heavier than the last, and instinctively, Franco knew he had to stay alert. Suddenly, his flashlight caught something.
And I keep hearing stuff moving the further in the forest I go in. Could be coyotes, it could be animals, I don't know. But I keep hearing something in this direction. What the hell is that? I got something in the distance back there. There's something back there.
Two glowing eyes staring back at him from the shadows. Frozen in place, Franco's heart pounded. His mind raced to rationalize.
Let me see if I can hear anything move. I'm not hearing anything. I can't see anything. It's completely black for me. Oh my God. Freaking birds. You see it? Dim down my IR. Bring it up just a bit. See it?
maybe an animal, but deep down, he knew. If the legends were true, he was in real danger. Still, determined to continue, he pressed on.
My goal is to camp out here for the night. Bird feathers. What the hell was that? I'm literally going through this with just a blade. Nothing else.
His flashlight pierced through the pitch-black woods as he moved cautiously. Every shadow felt like it was watching. That's when he stumbled upon something unexpected, an abandoned building hidden in the heart of the forest.
Oh, I just heard something. This is absolutely horrifying. This is so stupid. I really don't want to be here right now. I just don't like the forest because anything could be hiding in here. And I'm worried more about animals than anything.
Cautiously, Franco approached the decaying structure. His hands were shaking, his nerves stretched thin. He switched his camera to a color mode, using a wider beam to light up the area. But by doing so, he unknowingly exposed his position, his light now a glowing signal in the darkness.
What the fuck was that? If I see someone, I'm out. I don't mess around when it comes to people. I'm gonna check the sides in case somebody's hiding on the side. What the hell is that? What the fuck was that? Fuck that shit. Oh, I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. I hear something faint in the distance. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I did hear what just sounded like screaming coming from the outside. May or may not be the reason why I'm hiding inside this place right now.
Inside the crumbling building, Franco crouched, trying to pinpoint the source of strange sounds echoing through the forest. His instincts screamed at him to leave, but he pushed forward. When the noises intensified, Franco decided to step outside once again. The forest seemed to grow louder, as if warning him. Each sound, each crack of a branch or rustle of leaves made it clear. He wasn't alone.
There seems to be a lot more trails going through here. I can't really tell what direction that sound was coming from. I just heard a man. What the fuck was that? Listen. Fucking shit. What the fuck was that? Is this? I have my knife out because if it is an animal that comes running out, I'd rather kill it than it bite me and I get rabies. Holy shit. I am in some sort of barn-like structure, and there's webs all over the ceiling. I low-key feel a hell of a lot safer in here than outside. Oh. I 100% just saw a pair of eyes again. Right over there in front of me. What the fuck am I hearing? I did see...
Then the glowing eyes returned, watching, unmoving. This time, he heard footsteps. Slow, deliberate, getting closer. No longer willing to risk it, Franco bolted, running through the trees, his flashlight bouncing with each stride. The darkness seemed to close in around him, but he didn't stop until he reached the edge of the woods.
I'm even paranoid to turn my back towards the forest because I heard what sounded like heavy footsteps. I did see what looked like eyes staring at me from further deep inside coming towards the house, and then they were just gone. See, I'm literally just hearing what sounds like movement. What was that? I'm gonna switch to my other camera, my Psionics. Listen. I don't know what that is. Listen. It sounds like it's coming from here. Oh shit. Something moved in the bushes. What the fuck is that? Oh shit.
Shaken and breathless, Franco reconnected with his viewers. His voice trembled as he tried to make sense of what just happened. Had it been an animal, a person, or something else? He retreated to his car and drove for 15 minutes, circling the area, debating whether to continue. But despite everything, he made a decision. He wasn't done yet. He found another location, deeper into the forest, and parked on a quiet grassy patch. Hoping this new spot would be safer, he set up camp once again. But peace wouldn't come.
It is now around 2 something. And I just heard something right over here. I could still hear what sounds like talking. Coming from the forest. It sounds like there was people on the inside. What the is that?
Just as he began to settle, something made his blood run cold. Voices, faint but unmistakable. People talking somewhere in the woods. He scanned the area, but no one was in sight. Normally, hearing voices wouldn't frighten him. There could be hikers, other campers nearby. But these voices were too close, too clear, and yet, no one was there. He sat quietly, listening for what felt like forever, until eventually, the voices faded into the night. Trying to calm himself, Franco told himself the people must have left. He checked his surroundings one last time and tried to sleep, but sleep never came.
I'm gonna check in front of the car to see if there's anything to worry about, but nothing.
The silence became unbearable. He couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching him. Unable to rest, Franco stepped outside to check the area again.
It is now about 4 in the morning, and I started hearing crunching sounds, and I thought it was right next to my window. But I hear footsteps again coming from the forest. Listen. I got footsteps. Coming from the forest.
That's when he saw them. The glowing eyes. Once more. This time, closer. In a panic, Franco sprinted back to his car, slammed the door shut, and sat in silence, heart pounding. He knew he couldn't stay any longer. This was it. He started his car and drove away, leaving the forest and its horrors behind. He was lucky to make it out unharmed, but the night left him deeply shaken. The glowing eyes, the chilling voices, the unexplainable footsteps. Whatever it wasn't done with him when he changed locations. It followed him. Franco later described the night as one he'd never forget. Whether or not the legends of skinwalkers are true, one thing is certain. Something strange, something terrifying lurks in those woods. And Franco has vowed never to return. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and to thank you for being part of this horror-loving community, we're giving away a special gift once we hit that milestone. If you haven't already, subscribe now, turn on notifications, and stay tuned, because things are about to get even scarier. This is Sarah, a devoted nature enthusiast who's embraced a life of adventure, roaming across the country in her Jeep Wrangler with her loyal dog always by her side. Through her YouTube channel, Wandering Jeepsy, Sarah shares her breathtaking journeys, giving viewers a window into the beauty and unpredictability of life on the open road. In this video, Sarah heads deep into the remote wilderness of southern Utah, hoping for a quiet evening under the stars, surrounded by nothing but birdsong and the stillness of nature. But what unfolds is far from the peaceful night she had envisioned. It's November 25th, 2024. After a long stretch behind the wheel, Sarah stumbles upon a secluded campsite, isolated, serene, and seemingly perfect. As always, before unpacking, she explores the area on foot, making sure it feels right for an overnight stay.
I like to walk around when I get to my place that I'm setting up camp at and just scope the area out. Make sure there's no crazy people hiding in the bushes or behind the rocks. Or wild animals. No signs of humans. No signs of wildlife. Just hear a bunch of crazy birds chirping. And one of the things I like to do when setting up camp too is scoping out the place, is look on the ground for like wild animal poop.
After thoroughly checking the surroundings, Sarah feels confident she's found the ideal spot. With peace of mind, she begins to set up camp, carefully arranging everything to create a cozy and comfortable home for the night.
Hi, little one. Hi. Let's put this right here. Yes.
With the sun dipping below the horizon, Sarah brews a warm cup of tea and settles in, savoring the quiet. Just her dog, and the soft calls of distant birds. But as the light fades, an unsettling feeling begins to settle in. Up until now, everything had been completely still. No cars, no people, no signs of anyone else for miles. But then, a vehicle suddenly appears at the end of the dirt road, and it doesn't leave. It idles there, shifting positions slowly and strangely, as though the driver is lost. Or watching. A chill runs down Sarah's spine. Something feels wrong. Trusting her instincts, she discreetly grabs her phone, sets it on the dashboard, and begins recording. The atmosphere has changed. The peacefulness is gone, replaced with an uneasy tension that grows with every passing second. The vehicle remains parked, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. Sarah's unease turns to alarm. Quietly, she starts to pack up some of her gear, trying to stay calm but fully aware that she may need to leave at a moment's notice. Finally, the car begins to roll past. As it creeps by, Sarah catches a glimpse of the driver, a man wearing a face mask, staring directly at her through the open window. His eyes are fixed, cold, and unreadable. Later, as she reviews the footage, that moment sends a chill down her spine. The way he stared, no expression, no words, just a blank, unsettling gaze locked on her. That was all she needed. Her instincts were screaming now. What had once felt like a peaceful retreat now felt vulnerable, exposed, not willing to risk being followed or having the stranger return after dark. Sarah made the difficult decision to pack up camp and leave. She drove away with her heart racing, shaken but safe. That night could have ended very differently had she ignored that gut feeling, but she didn't, and that may have made all the difference. Meet Bear, a man whose passion for the wild takes him deep into nature's most mysterious corners. Through his YouTube channel, Exploring with Bear, he shares his love for adventure and the unknown. Tonight, he's headed into the heart of a dense forest, a place where some of his viewers claim to have seen the elusive cryptid, Bigfoot. It's January 2nd, 2025, and Bear arrives in the woods late in the evening. The temperature is dropping fast as he makes his way to a remote campsite, miles from civilization. It feels like the perfect spot for the night. But little does Bear know, this forest holds secrets he's about to uncover.
All right, let's get this fire going.
As the last light fades, Bear sets up camp. He quickly gets a fire going, the crackling flames bringing a small comfort against the creeping cold. He knows the night ahead might bring more than just a quiet night under the stars. Not long after, Bear hears something. A sharp crack cuts through the silence, like a branch snapping. He brushes it off, chalking it up to the forest settling in for the night. But something feels off. The air feels heavier, still. Before heading out to explore, Bear sets up a camera near his camp. In front of it, he places a single apple, an offering of sorts, a potential lure.
Oh, it's cold. All right, so we'll let that sit there for a bit.
With the camera rolling, Bear heads into the forest, hoping to catch something unusual. As he ventures deeper into the woods, the atmosphere changes. The trees seem to whisper. The night grows unnervingly quiet.
That sounded like metal. That sounded like a gate or something, like a metal gate, but there is no metal gate back here that I know of.
Suddenly, a new sound emerges from the shadows, a metallic creak, like an old gate slowly opening. Then, a series of heavy knocks echo in the distance. Bear freezes. His heart races with a strange mix of fear and excitement. Unbeknownst to him, back at the camp, the camera captures something unsettling. A low, guttural growl, eerie and unmistakable, echoes through the cold air. But Bear is still out there, unaware.
What is this? This is footprints. It goes down. Look at all the leaves messed up there. Oh, that's scaring me. That's scaring me.
Following a strange trail of massive footprints, too large to be human, they snake through the undergrowth and lead him deeper into the dark. Every instinct tells him to turn back, but curiosity drives him forward.
Man, my hands feel like they're gonna freaking fall off. Oh, this is slippery. Oh, man. There's more tracks. There's more tracks. I don't want to know. Whatever it is, it can't be good. I've never had anything good happen.
Eventually, the trail takes him to the edge of a frozen lake. More prints scatter the snowy ground around it. A chill runs through Bear, not just from the cold, but from something deeper, something primal. Deciding he's gone far enough, Bear begins his hike back to camp, his mind spinning with questions. When he returns, he immediately checks the apple in front of the camera, anxious to see if anything has changed.
Apple's still there. Bigfoot, my boy, did not come get the apple yet. That's alright. That's alright. We'll leave it sit here all night though. Alright, we gotta get back to the truck. I'm freaking scared. I'm freezing. Okay. Let's get in the back.
Later that night, Bear retreats to his truck. The bitter cold pushes him to seek shelter. As the wind howls outside, he slips into his sleeping bag, leaving one final camera rolling, just in case. Eventually, sleep overtakes him. The wilderness wraps around him, silent and vast. But sometime in the night, the camera records a loud bang, a heavy impact hitting the side of Bear's truck. He sleeps through it. By morning, the forest feels calm again. The sun rises, birds begin to sing. The world feels normal. Bear packs up and leaves. But as he reviews the footage later, the mystery of what happened that night lingers in his mind. Whatever made that sound in the dark, he may never know. Meet Luke, a passionate nature enthusiast who lives for hiking, backpacking, and wild camping adventures. Through his YouTube channel, The Outdoor Gear Review, he shares his journeys, offering viewers a raw and honest glimpse into both the beauty and the challenges of life in the great outdoors. In this video, Luke embarks on a truck camping trip deep in the remote wilderness of Virginia, seeking peace, solitude, and a break from the noise of everyday life. But what starts off as a peaceful retreat soon takes a disturbing and unexpected turn. It's August 2nd, 2021, a warm summer day. After spending some time scouting the area, Luke finally finds what seems to be the perfect spot to park his truck for the night. He begins setting up his sleeping area, preparing for what he expects to be a calm evening surrounded by nothing but nature.
We have the bug mesh set up to keep all the black flies out. I have a table set up. I have my sleeping pad inflated. I have my bedding and all that ready to go. I have the lights. I have my fan.
With his camp fully set up, Luke takes a moment to enjoy the stillness. He notices a thunderstorm forming in the distance and decides to take advantage of the remaining sunlight by heading out on a short hike. As he explores the area, he soaks in the views and the peaceful atmosphere.
So, as far as the weather goes, it's changing rapidly. We have thunder back here. We have some building dark clouds over here. Okay. Now, there's thunder over here. We have this super big dark monster forming over here. Tell you what, we may not hike very far for the simple fact that if it started pouring, I don't know if we'd get back in time. I'm not sure if we would even see the rain unless it was on top of us. But it is beautiful, everyone. Just gorgeous. Whoa. Check this out. The sky is bizarre looking. What is that? Hopefully that's showing up on camera. That's incredible.
With the storm drawing closer, Luke wisely decides to cut his hike short and return to camp before the rain arrives. Back at his truck, he settles in, ready to relax and enjoy the calm while it lasts.
So you can see there, maybe, I've begun rounding the edge there. I'm going to round all the way around this thing. That's nicely put, isn't it? I'm going to round all the way around this thing. That's funny. Yeah, folks, as far as the afternoon goes, nice, smooth, pleasant. It's been nice and quiet. It's been storming all day, all around us. But yet, nothing here, nothing so far.
After brewing a cup of coffee and passing the time carving a small wooden sculpture, Luke feels completely at peace. The storm seems to be holding off, and the quiet serenity of the forest wraps around him like a blanket. But that sense of calm is short-lived. As the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Luke starts preparing dinner.
We have super thick bacon, burger, beef patty, cheddar cheese. Cheers, everyone. All right, folks.
Just as he takes his first few bites, an odd sound suddenly breaks the silence.
Absolutely bizarre.
A strange, laughter-like noise echoing from the trees nearby. Startled, Luke listens carefully. The laughter is followed by voices, slurred, erratic, and unsettling. It becomes clear that a woman, along with what sounds like a group of others, is moving through the woods. Their bizarre behavior suggests they might be under the influence of drugs. Not knowing their intentions, Luke stays completely still, hoping they'll pass by without noticing him.
Came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I mean, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh. Anytime that you go to remote areas, you will find people like that.
Minutes drag on like hours until, finally, the voices fade into the distance. Though relieved, a lingering unease remains. Luke finishes his meal, the earlier peace now replaced by a heightened sense of alertness. Still determined to stick to his plan, Luke decides to stay the night, hoping the strange visitors won't return. As darkness falls and the forest grows quiet again, the unsettling tension never quite leaves him. When he finally crawls into his sleeping setup, he struggles to find rest, his mind racing, always listening for any sound in the woods. It's only when the first light of dawn breaks through the trees that Luke finally feels a wave of relief wash over him. Though the night passed without further incident, the experience leaves a lasting mark, a reminder that even in the most serene settings, danger can arrive without warning, and in the wilderness, it always pays to be prepared for the unexpected. This chilling footage was captured by Gaz, a YouTuber you might know from his channel Grizzly Gaz, where he shares his camping adventures throughout the UK. In just 3 years, he's built a loyal following of viewers who enjoy watching him test outdoor gear and explore the wild beauty of the countryside. But every now and then, his peaceful adventures take a terrifying turn, and that's exactly what happens in this video. Let's rewind to October 29th, 2023. It's a cold winter evening, but that doesn't stop Gaz from heading out on another camping trip. Fortunately, he isn't entirely alone. His loyal dog, Fendi, is right there beside him as they venture into a forest shrouded in unsettling rumors.
It's a school night, but it's not unusual for me that. But I'm in this woodland and I've heard that pagans come in here to do their rituals. Is that what you want to call it? So I'm looking for, it's a large down tree and it's around this area somewhere. So I'll have to figure out where that is quickly because we're losing light. Just come straight.
As Gaz checks in with his viewers, he explains that the forest he's exploring tonight doesn't exactly have the best reputation. According to local lore, pagan groups are said to perform rituals here, often gathering at midnight near a massive fallen tree. It's the sort of place most people would steer clear of, especially at night. But for Gaz, that's part of the thrill. Determined to see if the rumors hold any truth, Gaz decides to find this infamous tree and set up camp right next to it. What he doesn't realize is that this decision might come back to haunt him.
I think I found it. Don't know, does this look like a pagan ritual site? I'll tell you one thing, it looks creepy. So, let's camp here, shall we?
After about 30 minutes of trekking through the woods, Gaz and Fendi finally reach the location. With daylight slipping away, he quickly pitches his tent.
8:10. Now it's not pitch black yet, but it's dark enough. The only thing that you can see, look, that gives it away is the guy line connectors. Look at that. Even got my own bench, look. That's good, isn't it? So what I'm gonna do is have something to eat and then we'll go for a wander around once it gets dark.
It's easy to spot thanks to reflective strips along the edges, helpful if you're trying to find it in the dark, but also a beacon for anyone or anything watching. Still, Gaz doesn't seem too concerned. His plan? Cook up some food and take a nighttime walk through the forest to uncover its secrets. As night settles in, Gaz heads deeper into the woods, flashlight and camera in hand. The deeper he goes, the heavier the atmosphere becomes.
Walking dark now, and we'll go see what that place looks like, because it's absolutely pitch black now. And if you get lost in here at night time, it'd be pretty hard to get out of here because it just all looks the same and there's not many like proper paths. really. It's just all like little game trail. Creepy down here. But that's because I've got light shining in my face and I can't see out. And there's a slight breeze in the air, so there's lots of things just dropping from trees because it's autumn now, so there's conkers and all sorts of stuff dropping out. Over here in front of me, it's all dried leaves on the floor, so every time something drops from there, it's really out.
Eventually, he returns to the tent. That's when things begin to take a sinister turn.
Oh, brilliant that, but I don't think it's for me in that. It was absolutely scorchio inside tent.
Inside the tent, Gaz and Fendi hear strange noises, loud knocking, almost like someone chopping wood. Then, faint footsteps. At first, Gaz tries to brush it off, staying calm and chatting with his viewers. Maybe it's just branches falling, but it quickly becomes clear. This isn't random.
Yeah, so like I was saying, it was roasting inside the hot tent, but all the bugs and stuff, it's just not for me. And once I'm in a tent, that's it. I just like to relax then. I don't want to be cutting up wood and this, that and other, especially in a confined space if it's raining. So, but I did enjoy it. I've only done it twice before, and I didn't particularly enjoy it then. Pretty hard to film in these one-man tents, so you're outside there in doorway.
The sounds grow louder, closer, and then something begins hurling objects at the tent. One after another, branches, or perhaps rocks, strike the sides. It feels intentional.
I can definitely hear something out there. That's nice, isn't it, mate? Fucking hell, that were a big branch, wasn't it?
Gaz steps outside, scanning the pitch-black forest with a flashlight, hoping to spot someone or something. But the darkness is too thick. With no clear signs of what's out there, he reluctantly returns to the tent, trying to convince himself it's nothing serious. Then, it escalates.
I hope there's no widow makers following us. Would be no good, would it, mate? Oh, dear. Look at this pillow. Oh, fuck! 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 Fucking hell. Where the fuck? Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're alright. What the fuck was that? Fucking flies. Mate, come on. This is all torch that I've got.
Without warning, someone, or something, starts pushing the tent down from the outside, as if toying with them. It's no longer just noise, it's physical, it's aggressive, and it's terrifying. Not willing to sit back and wait, Gaz and Fendi leave the safety of the tent and head back into the forest, guided only by the faint light of the camera. But that light cuts both ways. While it helps them see, it also reveals their position to whoever might be watching from the shadows.
Stuff, man. The car keys are in there as well, in tent. Fuck. Come on, mate, come on. Come on. Have some balls. Right. I'm gonna have to turn this fucking light back on though, because I can't see.
Suddenly, the sound of heavy breathing fills the air. Gaz's fear is unmistakable. Desperate to escape, he begins searching for the tent, now lost in the darkness. Panic sets in. After what feels like an eternity, around 5 tense minutes, Gaz finally finds it. Wasting no time, he grabs what he can. His camera keeps recording, just in case anything happens. And then, with Fendi by his side, Gaz bolts out of the forest, abandoning the tent behind. Thankfully, they make it out safely. The next morning, Gaz returns to the site to check on the tent and update his viewers. What he finds is deeply unsettling.
What a crazy night that was, eh? When I was packing up, I managed to get my my sleeping bag and everything and get that in my backpack. Then I heard loads and loads of screaming, like shouting from men, and it sounded like there were about 20 or 30 of them. And then they all started running, and it sounded like they were coming towards tent, so I just grabbed my bag and off skis, because my keys were in my bag. I look at my tent. I had to leave my tent here because I just wanted to get out of there. And a few other bits as well that I left. Look at the state of it. Oh, come on, mate. Snap my poles and that. Sleep mat. Where's my cook kit? My cook kit were over here somewhere. Don't mind people scaring you and stuff out of woods, but when they're just going to break stuff as well, what's the point in that? Eh? Oh, it's got rips in that fly sheet as well, look at that.
The tent has been completely destroyed, torn apart. There's no doubt about it. Leaving was the right call. If they had stayed, things could have ended much worse. It's a harsh reminder that sometimes the scariest parts of the forest aren't the legends. They're the people or the presence that might be watching from the dark. Luckily, Gaz and Fendi made it out unharmed, but this night, it's one that will haunt them for a long time. What do you think was the most disturbing encounter on this list? Have you ever experienced something unexplainable while camping? Let us know in the comments below.